Hey, Adam Booth here, co-founder of the Kibo Code. Now, if you're watching this video, then you're probably trying to make a decision as to whether or not the Kibo Code is right for you. Now, what I want you to know is that today is the last day, the last opportunity that you'll have to jump into this, because we shut down at midnight Pacific time tonight. So tomorrow, no one else will be coming in. So time really is of the essence here. I'm going to do my best to give you a recap of all of the different components of the Kibo Code in this video so that you can make an informed decision. And I want to talk about the model first, because it's incredibly simple, and you can see over here the basic steps that we go through. We set up a website, we load products onto that website, we turn the traffic on, and it's shopping platform traffic, which is much more manageable, reliable and predictable than any other kind of paid traffic. It's also very, very cheap, and we make sales. And then the type of sales that we're making are to the tune of, making $30, $40, $50, $60 profit per sale, because we're selling products that are normally $70, $80, $90, $100 in cost, and we aim to get a 50% profit margin on those. Sometimes you might only get 30%, but that's still pretty good. It still means you can make a lot of money. So if you're wondering about how much money you can actually make, well, if you've got one product that's making sales and it makes $70 per sale, and you're doing 12 sales a day, that would give you $840 in revenue coming in a day. And if you're working at a 50% profit margin, then you'll be looking at $420 in a single day, and that's with one product. And this is not this is a very conservative estimate that I'm giving you here. We've got products that do multiple thousands of dollars per day. But I mean, even if you only had one product that did a couple of $100 per day, I think you can still probably see the power there. Now, the other thing about the Kibo Code is that it is super simple. It really is just these 4 steps. Now, each one of those steps has got different components, which may not necessarily always be simple, but they are simple because of the different components, which I'll get into shortly, that we bring to the table to make them simple. The scale is tremendous. We've got websites that have done over $70,000 in a single day. So you can really scale this as much as you want to. And it's also very, very fast. We're talking about getting up and running within the next couple of weeks, getting money coming into your websites in the next couple of weeks. You'll only need one website. You can build as many as you want through the Kibo Code though, but you'll only really need one, and that'll become apparent when we start working through the training material. Now, in addition to all the the pros that this business model has, it really doesn't have many of the traditional cons either. So you don't need your own product. You don't need to do anything with Facebook. There's no Facebook ads that you need to run. I mean, you could do that if you're a Facebook ninja, but it's not how we would recommend someone get started. You don't need to worry about Amazon. We're not selling on Amazon. You don't need to worry about reseller certificates, licenses, LLCs, or anything like that. Those administrative hurdles and headaches have just been eliminated with the way that we're doing it. There's no Chinese suppliers or long lead times from China that you need to worry about. There's no inventory, and because there's no inventory, that's another one of the reasons why there's really no risk. You're not buying inventory up front. You're only purchasing inventory after you've actually sold the product. You don't need to be in the USA. You can do this from anywhere in the world, and you don't need any special experience or technical expertise either. So they're the things that really save you from a lot of headaches and a lot of the hurdles that people have come up against in the past. And again, it's simple, it's fast, and it's scalable. Now, our components, we sat down a long time ago when we were mapping out the Kibo Code, and we said, what would we need to put together to make this the perfect training program, and give people so much value that it would be almost inevitable that they would succeed. So we mapped everything out, and we came up with 7 components, and we've got the 8th one on there as well, which is a live event. It's kind of like an add-on, really. But the first comes down to the training. So this is the first component, and it's the start to finish blueprint, everything that you could possibly need to know about building one of these businesses. It's completely newbie friendly. It takes you from start right through to finish, and the objective is to get you making money fast. If we can get you making money fast, you'll get that instant gratification, and from there you'll just be able to grow your business as much as you want to. So the way the training works is we've got live weekly webinars every single week. We've got supplementary videos, we've got summary PDFs of every single piece of content that we're putting out there, mind maps, process charts, everything that you could possibly need to learn and understand this system in its entirety. The second thing we've got is StoreStorm. Now this is a piece of software, and this software is to do with setting up your websites. So the training kind of encapsulates everything. It's every single part of the process, but the software, this particular piece of software, StoreStorm, is about setting up your website. So what it lets you do is it lets you install your website at the push of a button, and it eliminates many of the issues, pitfalls that people would make, mistakes that people would make in setting up a store. We do run on Shopify, and we do that because that's the platform that we've had the best results with. You can, in theory, run on any e-commerce platform, but that's the one that we run on and that we're recommending that you run on, and we've got our software integrated to work with seamlessly. And StoreStorm will let you set up a website at the push of a button. So not just any website though, it's our particular design and configuration, which is designed to maximize the number of sales that you can make from your website. So really nothing is being left to chance there. We're going to make sure that the website that you set up is going to be absolutely perfect first time, and that's going to save you time and headaches. The third thing that we've got here is Profit Vault. Now Profit Vault is really all about the products. It's the second step of the system. And what Profit Vault does is, firstly, it's a repository of over 3 million products and growing every single day that we've built. And all of these 3 million products are in the United States. We're not bringing them in from China or anything like that. They're not our products. We don't have any special relationships. Well, we do have relationships with these suppliers that we're leveraging, but we're not a middleman or anything like that. We've just got this huge database of products that you can tap into. And we've got built into Profit Vault different analysis tools, so levers that you can pull, filters that you can slide to identify which are the best products that are going to make the most sense to sell on your store. Now, analyzing a product and working out if it's something that you could sell on your store, this is something that you could do on a manual basis. You could do it one by one, but it would take an enormous amount of time. For each product, you'd have to dive in and pull out different bits of information to figure out if it was worth having on your website, and then you'd have to check if it's in stock, and it would be a long, time-consuming process. But with Profit Vault, we can do it all for you by using the power of the tool that we've built there and the enormous database that we've built. And then when you find a product that you want, you press a button and you can zap it straight into your store, and that's it. It's uploaded onto your store. So that's a huge time saver, and is going to just make your life so much easier. It's going to allow you to do things a lot faster and scale a lot more as well, and simplify the whole process. I mean, in reality, each one of these different components up here is designed to simplify the business for you, to make it faster for you, and to make it easier for you to scale up. That's what they're all designed to do. So that's Profit Vault, the third component. The fourth is Traffic Black Box, and this is a training component. So this is our know-how. It's us sharing with you how to drive this traffic. It's shopping platform traffic, starting with Bing shopping, Google shopping, and we're able to get clicks for around about 30 cents a click sometimes less even, sometimes a little bit more. But the point is, this is traffic that's coming in, and you can run your campaign however you want to. You can start very small, just a couple of dollars per day if you want to. You're getting this traffic coming into your website. And because it's very targeted traffic, it's traffic that is searching to buy something that you're selling, then the conversion rates, when combined with the way that we've set up our store, they just go through the roof. I mean, we aim for 3% conversion rate. So 3 in every 100 people that come buy something. And if you do the math on that, you'll see that it works pretty nicely when you're selling a product which is $70, $80, $100. So we're going to be sharing every single secret that we know about that traffic source in module number 4, which is the Traffic Black Box training. Module number 5 is Oracle X, and this is more software. So this is the bells and whistles that you're going to put on your website to give it the X factor. It's the things that you're going to do to make your website convert more of the visitors into buyers, increase the dollars per visitor that you're making. And what we've done here is we've taken a lot of the different things that we've used and we have built them in a way that you're going to be able to use them and get them up and running at the push of a button. We've spent an enormous amount of money developing Oracle X, the software that does all of this, and it's going to be invaluable to you because you're going to be able to quickly get your website in a state where it is just 200% optimized. So when we install it up here using the software StoreStorm, that gets it to a point where it's configured properly, it's designed perfectly, but this part down here is more about the bells and whistles, the things that you add on to increase your conversions and make more money from the site. Component number 6 is done for you products. These are hand-picked products and you're getting 5 of them. Now, in our repository of well over 3 million products, what we've done is we have figured out which are the cream of the crop, which are the absolute best products in there. And then we've taken a group of these products out and we're going to let you choose 5 of them to be yours. And once you've chosen them, they will disappear from the repository. No one else will be even able to see them, and they'll be your products. You can get them on your store. These are products that tick all the boxes, they meet all the criteria, and you're going to be able to get them onto your websites quickly. Now, these are the ones that are going to be most likely making you money to start with. These are the ones that we want you to be selling in the first couple of weeks. So we've done a lot of that work for you, and not only selecting the products, but in formatting them, getting them in a state where you can literally just press a button, they'll be on your site, they'll be perfectly formatted, ready to convert. So that's the done for you products. And then the support. We've been releasing training programs like the Kibo Code for the past decade now. We do it just once a year. We open up a number of spots and then we shut down, just like we're doing with the Kibo Code. And over that time, we've built up an amazing support team. And it's got different components. So we've got administrative support, which will help if you lose your password or something like that. But the real magic comes with the coaching and the strategic support. So we've got a team of people who actually work this business model. They know this business model inside and out, and they are on the support team. And if they don't know something, then Steve and I are obviously there as well, and we chime in and we get involved with, take a very active role actually in supporting our members. So that's got you covered. It means that regardless of anything that could crop up, we've probably overcome pretty much anything that you could potentially run into before, and we'll be able to help you get going with it. And then we've got the live event. So the live event is happening at the start of April, the 4th and 5th of April, and we are going to have 2 days of just top-notch content about this business model. Unlike other live events that are out there, which are a bit more diverse in the different topics they're talking about, we are going to be laser-focused, 100% laser-focused on this business model. And you're going to, I think you're going to get enormous value from it, because we're going to have experts coming in, people who are working this business model, different components of this business model, come and speak. There's no pitches, there's no extra costs to come to that event. You're going to be able to hang out, we're going to be able to catch up, meet face to face. I'd love to hear from you about the business that you would have built by then. And look, you've got plenty of time to get your business up and running and making money before the live event. So my hope is that you come to the live event and you've got your business up and running and making money. Now, what we are really trying to do here, the best analogy that I can think of is a recipe. So we're saying, look, you're going to bake a cake, and when you're baking this cake, we're going to give you the recipe. It's in the different types of training. We're going to give you the ingredients, all the things that you need, and we're going to give you the tools that you need. So we're going to give you the microwave, the oven, everything else that you could possibly need. So you've got the recipe, you've got the ingredients, you've got the tools, and you've got the over your shoulder hand-holding support every step of the way. So it is a very, very comprehensive training program. I think unlike anything that you would have seen before. Certainly the model is different, and the way that we're going to deliver it is quite different as well. Now, you've got absolutely no risk, and you've got no risk for 2 reasons. One is because we've got a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If you're unhappy within the first 30 days, doesn't matter if it's 29 minutes after you purchase, 29 days after you purchase. If you just send us an email and say, hey, look, changed my mind, that's fine. We'll give you your money back, no hard feelings, no questions asked. At least you would have given it a try. The other thing that we've got though is a 60-day double your money back guarantee. Now the way that this works is you've got 60 days to work through the system, and as long as you use every part of the system, you follow the recipe perfectly, you use the tools that we're telling you to use, you use the support that we're telling you to use, you do everything according to our recipe. If you're not making sales, not only are we going to give you your investment back, but we're going to double it. So what we're trying to do with our no risk policy is make you feel comfortable. We want you to be able to come into this knowing that you can succeed with this without having to worry about the financial side of things, because we've got you well and truly covered there. Now, as I said at the start of this video, we are closing down today. So this is your last chance today to make a decision about investing in this. We would love to have you with us. We've helped thousands of people over the years. We've helped dozens of people with this particular business model, and it is the most exciting advancement in the world of e-commerce that I've ever seen. I got started online in 2005. I've never seen anything quite like this. And this is your chance to get in at the very beginning. Probably over the next 18 months, 2 years, 3 years, you're going to hear a lot more about this business model. Other people are going to be copying what we're doing, ripping things off. But what we're giving you here is all-encompassing. You get first mover's advantage because I haven't seen anyone else doing this the way that we're doing it. And you get access to all of the tools just to make this as fast as possible. This is for people that want to build a real business. This is for people that are serious. It's not for someone who's just going to, pop in and see what it's like. No, if you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to grow, if you want to make more money, to have more financial freedom, time freedom, geographic freedom, then this is something that can absolutely work for you. But you need to take the leap of faith. If you wait beyond midnight tonight, then you're not going to be able to get in. Once we close down, that's it. We close the doors. No one else will be able to get in. Our last training program was in February 2019. As soon as we closed the doors on that, we had people for weeks afterwards asking us if they could come in, and they couldn't because we were 100% closed down. If you want to get different results in 2020 to what you've had in 2019, then I would urge you to take the leap of faith. It can be scary when you jump into something new. I know that it's a significant investment, but compared to the value that you're getting back, I hope that this is just going to be a no-brainer for you. We would love to have you with us. You've got no risk, only upside, everything to gain here and nothing to lose. So that's a quick summary for you, quick recap of the Kibo code. We'd love to have you with us. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you on the inside.